Ramuchang! Hi, everyone. We're back. Yes, as Starlight Midori Land has told us all, we're switching it up. This is what we do when we switch it up. We're switching it up. We're going back to Lum today because we got a very special event on Thursday, which is the release of the new Star Fox game. I hope it's special. Oh God, please let it be special. I just wanted to do a couple quick housekeeping things before we jumped right into that. This may or may not matter for folks, but I was doing a little stream tinkering over the weekend, which I'm wont to do, and I discovered, much to my delight, that so I won't get into too much OBS backend stuff, but basically, when you're multi-streaming to Twitch and YouTube like I do, you have a primary stream. And unless you send a whole other encode, which is, more load on your machine, to your other stream, you're sending the same encode off to the second. So I use Twitch as my primary, and I use YouTube as my secondary. So YouTube gets whatever my Twitch settings are set to. And YouTube does not particularly limit the resolution you can stream at. I think they support 4K streaming even. I recently discovered that I was eligible on Twitch for 2K streaming. Count them 2Ks, which is 1440p. And so I enabled that. And so now I should be in higher resolution. Perhaps not the highest resolution you can get, but 1440p on both platforms. I double-checked that on the streams before I started. It seems to be working, which is great. It may not matter for some of the stuff I stream particularly, but it's there. If you want to crank up that resolution, it's there. And also for Twitch folks, they also opened a new thing at the same time they opened 1440p streaming of, much like on YouTube, how I have two separate streams. Also, it may be I popped open my Twitch stream briefly, and it showed my source as 1440p. But either way, worst you're getting is 1080p, which is what I've always done. Thank you, Little Terror. You lurk away. Do what you do. It's all okay by me. But anyway, if you're watching on Twitch, apparently now you can hit a button if you were watching on the Twitch mobile application and switch it to a more vertically oriented view, which is the same OBS canvas I use in my second vertical stream on YouTube. So more options for people now that the platforms are letting me do it. And so I turned them on. Yeah. And the other thing I wanted to mention before we get started, I'm going to drop a link in the chat here. If folks are interested, it's a very, very small piece. It's only about 500 to 600 words, but a friend of mine invited me to contribute to an article. He's a staff writer for Nintendo Force magazine, which is an actual printed magazine. Well, there's digital versions of it too, but they'll send you a print one if you want it, which has a feature about some of the upcoming Nintendo games, such as Star Fox and most notably Rhythm Heaven. He's a big Rhythm Heaven fanatic. He knows I know a lot about Japanese music, so he was doing a retrospective on Rhythm Heaven for the magazine, and he asked me to write some words about Tsunku, the producer and one of the primary songwriters for Rhythm Heaven, and also just like a huge, J-pop name. Maybe not so much these days, but back in the 90s and 2000s, like that guy was writing all the hits. He was producing Morning Musume and all that stuff. So a little bit of collaboration from me in there. If anyone's interested in checking that magazine out, you sure can. All right. With that all out of the way, we were what is it? What did they say last time, or previously on X-Men, previously on Urusei Yatsura. That's how we're going to do it now. We're going to say it that way. Just doing my best Cyclops there. Okay. So we were, I'm guessing, probably about halfway through the game. thereabouts, from the length of my walkthrough here. We had just gotten done playing many of the TV game softs that are scattered throughout Ataru's house on this weird alien console here, and we just played the fighting game, most notably the very simple but very charming Urusei Yatsura mini-game fighting game that is a part of this package. We just gotten done playing through all those, and then we kind of had to call it for the night, but on we go. We've got a taiyaki, like apparently everyone in the world of Urusei Yatsura just loves. Actually, you know what? Before we continue, give me just a moment. You will notice a brief flash of your screen. Do not panic. I am not going away. I'm still here, I promise. One moment, and we're back. I forgot to do that before I started the stream. I like to use OBS to project to a prompter I have on here just so I can see that everything on the stream is going okay without having to keep OBS open. So I forgot to do that, and I just wanted to make sure I did that. We got taiyaki, but we gotta bring it somewhere, and we gotta bring it to a large cat, as it turns out. Kotatsu Neko is still outside. And we got to get him some taiyaki to get him to give us, what was it, one of the octopuses that we had to get back to, what's his name? The rich guy. Ah, shoot. Mendo. His name is Mendo, I think. See, there's the wanted poster. Mendo's octopus is missing. And there's the empty lot over here, Akichi. You know what? I said I was going to have some taiyaki for this stream, and I totally forgot to buy some. Oops. I don't need an excuse to eat taiyaki. I can eat taiyaki anytime. Just like when pizza's on a bagel. I can eat it anytime. I would not want to eat taiyaki on a bagel, though, particularly. I have to say. Let's see. Yeah, he's taking a liking to the octopus. Yeah, we've got to switch. Offer him a deal, if you will. And I believe I'm gonna have to offer him this wonderful taiyaki. Right? Flexing. It's true. But I mean, honestly, if you could eat taiyaki anytime, why wouldn't you? I mean, there are many reasons why you shouldn't, but you know. All right, so we're gonna insert taiyaki into Kotatsu Neko's mouth. Will you switch me the octopus for the taiyaki? Was that? Did he? He's not acknowledging me in any way. So did I miss something there? Wait, I gave him the time. Oh, maybe now I need to like, or wait, do I have? Oh, I have the octopus. Silly me. I did not notice that it disappeared from his head. Great powers of observation. This is Akamaru. This octopus's name is apparently Akamaru, according to this. And so I need to go back to the house, actually, with Akamaru, and apparently I can make some things happen. Oops, I did not mean to go to the map, particularly. Let's get back to Ataru's house here. Ataru's house was what, this way, right? Yep. So now I guess if I go back to the kitchen, there's a UFO up there. Was that up there the whole time? It just kind of lowered a little bit. Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. And I believe if we open the refrigerator, there's a way we could go a little closer to the refrigerator. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, and so if we open, oh! Is that one of the lemmings? The Neptune lemmings or whatever that we saw in the PC Engine game, I think? So that was a thing. I don't think it had much consequence, but that was a thing we did. We found a lemming. And now it looks like we have to go to Tomobiki Ichome. So let's see here. We're going back out to the map for that one. I think we got access to Ichome by uncovering the octopus poster. And I think we need to go back here for this. So where's Ichome? Is this Ichome? Here it is. Yeah, for those who don't know, there's a Chome address system in Japanese addresses. It's their address system is very strange. Well, I guess it's not strange to them, is it? But it's strange to me. Trying to kind of find their way around without much rhyme or reason. The blocks are sort of divided up into what they call chos, so it's like block numbers almost. It's not just like house number, street. There is that, like they have, you know, building specific identifiers as well, but they that's how they do it. That's how city planning works there, I guess. Let's see. So we're on Ichome. Hana moteru hana. It's talking about something about having flowers? Yeah, I guess it could be. I'm not too familiar with how they do commercial business addresses, but yeah, I would believe it in like industrial areas and whatnot. Let's see. So a flower seed. Hana o kakure kyara hanaya no hito ni watasu. Okay, so something about flowers here, which I'm not making too much sense of. Because we don't really... We haven't gotten any kind of a flower seed or anything yet. And all we have is Mendo's house here right now. Let's see here. Like, what happens if we go over to Mendo's house here? Okay, it's the classic guarded compound. Won't you open the door? No, it's where they've been ordered to not let us in. So okay, we definitely can't do anything there right now. It looks like, well, actually, we probably can show them the octopus, right? Because I'm not sure what all this stuff is about the flowers, because like supposedly somewhere on Ichome we're supposed to hand over a flower seed, but like I don't believe we've received a flower seed. Let's look at our inventory here real quick. I mean, that's a ham. That's a daikon. That's games. That's a CD. What is this? What is that? I'm not 100% sure what that is, to be honest. Yeah, it doesn't actually say hana moteru joutai de. So apparently there's a person selling flowers in Nichome. Let's just go. I mean, this isn't of much consequence really to the story, so in the end it doesn't really matter that much, but let's just see something here real quick. See if we go to Nichome, if we can find... There's Don's house down there in the distance. But like there's not people here, right, who aren't the main people you're supposed to go to see, right? So like I'm sure if we go here... She's very busy right now, okay? She doesn't have time for us. So like what is this? I don't actually even know what this is. She doesn't need that. So I'm not really gonna give too much thought to the flower thing because they don't really... Oh. Yeah, so it's scenery that really is appropriate for her. The flowers in the middle of the field and whatnot. So I'm not gonna be too concerned about that because like I feel like there's just something they didn't really fully explain in here. Because this is kind of the first mention I see even of a flower seed. So you know what? We're gonna go back and take care of the octopus thing. Because I think that's what we're supposed to do to advance the story here. We got that octopus, and we can hand it over. Let's see here. Give me the taco. Give it to him. Yep, that's Akamaru. Who young master has been searching for. And so now, of course, we can go in. Oh, and we got a dude, we got a dude sweeping here. It's like, oh, these guys sweep the garden here too, huh? They got too much time on their hands. All right, let's see here. I suppose we have to go to the octopus garden. The octopus's garden. Unless we've got other paths we can go here. That'll take us back outside to the gate. Oh, there's his house. That's, I guess, the other place. So now we're in. I think we want to go to the house, actually. Okay. Okay, actually, let's go. Let's go to the octopus garden here. Lam, welcome. What are you doing here, Moboroshi? I brought your precious octopus. Should you really be saying such things to me? You brought Akamaru with you? Yes, I brought Akamaru with me. That would be a really cool statue to have in a garden, actually, wouldn't it? Like a giant octopus, like, spitting water out of its nose? Beak? What do you call that on an octopus? Akamaru. He was so worried. He's never gonna let go of him again. Yep, give him the thing that he promised, now that he brought the octopus. This is his heartfelt thanks. It's an octopus taiko drum. That's the reward. Get an octopus-shaped taiko drum, apparently. And now we get this cool thing of him, like, petting this octopus, who looks very, very happy. Love it. Alright, so now that we've got that, I think we can go over to probably the house to, talk to What's-Her-Head, his sister, whose name I forget. Not the octopus garden, the house. There she is. We'll find out her name in a minute, I assume. Yoko-chan. Let's go on a date. Oh, something bad. Something bad's happened. He'll protect her no matter what, with his life. Where did you come from? Don't keep your hands away from my sister Ryoko. Right, so there's this. Oh! That was very sudden. Okay. Oh. We got a mallet. Is this mallet space the mallet space that I've heard so much about over the years? Uh-oh. Get it together. Oh. All this for me. Please stop fighting. Oh, we got taco dynamite. What's that gonna explode? Oh, it's gonna drop something. Is this like her thing? Does she like enclose him and in various cages and things like that? Because this, and then Nataru gets shocked. Because I feel like that's what happened to him in the PC Engine game, too. He got, like, trapped in something. What are you doing, She was just helping Ryoko. Of course. Okay, let's see. Now that all of that is done, let's see. I think our business is done in here. Now that we have witnessed peak comedy, we'll look at the... Oh, it's dark, it's scary, it's cramped. Yeah, I guess that's what he's supposed to be. They're like taking advantage of his phobia or whatever, I suppose. Oh, phone. Oh, it's his answering machine, his answering message. Howdy, howdy, Chibi UFO. We just started up, Dear My Friends again. We haven't gotten too far in. We've returned... We found Mendo's octopus. Well, we got it from Kotatsu Neko, who we traded it for a taiyaki for. Surprise, surprise. And we gave Mendo back his octopus. It's going well. What are you seeing? What film have you gone to see? It's very charming. This is my favorite, easily, out of all the Urusei Yatsura games we played so far. And we've only got one more to go after this, so I'm sure this will be a tough one to top for me. Let's see here. We've done that. We've done that. We need to go back to... We need to go to Yonshome. Oh, hey, I went to see that Utena movie yesterday, actually, with a couple of friends. It's a good one. I hadn't seen it in a very, very long time. And it was not a very quality copy of it either, so it was nice to see it on the big screen. This is not particularly well, I don't know, maybe it is spoiling. It's not spoiling a story event, but it's certainly spoiling an event. When a certain someone turns into a vehicle at the end, I did a little, like, you know, a quiet clap, and the person sitting next to me, the person who I didn't know sitting next to me, thought that was quite amusing. I'm a big fan of the car. It's a great scene. Isn't there like one single Utena game on like the Sega Saturn or something? That would be fun to do one day. I'll have to put that on the list. Let's see, Yonshome. Where can one find Yonshome? So I think we've done all the things we need to do here. Let's see. So with the taco drum, the taco taiko drum, we have to go to Yonshome. NXS Android, welcome! Thank you for the follow. We're playing some Lum. I'm trying to figure out where exactly to go currently. We have to find Yonshome, which is not particularly available on my map, so I'm doing a little bit of, well, actually this may have had to do with a flower thing, potentially. Let's see here. Let's see what our first mention of Yonshome was. And to see if I am severely mistaken here or not. Okay, so Ichome. Oh wait, Yonshome might just be this. Yeah, okay, my bad. Yonshome is like, oh! Nanda soria? What is that? What was that thing? I assume that was a something. Oh, a fan translation, eh? That might make things a little bit easier. Because Utena, I'm sure I could translate an Utena game on the fly without too much trouble, but Utena gets into some kind of interesting, you know, topics and things like that, which may make it a little bit more challenging. So I'll have to research that before I undertake it. We wouldn't be doing that anytime real soon anyway, so I got time to figure that out. What is he doing here? Just Yep, Chetty is like, what is he doing here? Just making nabe. A fan translation on the go. Yeah. I think because it only got a single release on the Saturn and never outside of Japan, I think maybe it gets a little bit lost in the shuffle. But yeah, I think, now that I think about it, I think I remember hearing about a fan translation for it as well back a few years ago, so... 15 consecutive streams, Chibi UFO. That's a lot of streams. I appreciate, even when you're going to see a film, that you still tune in beforehand. I hope that either after your film, well, we might be done after your film. I don't remember how long that Utena movie is, but I hope that at least for the next stream, you come racing in like so many pink cars back again for number 16. Okay, so now that we found Cherry, and I believe we just have to kind of talk to Cherry here. What is... Oh, it's Ataru. I don't have anything to say to you. Don't you want to see Sakura? He's missing some materials for something. Yeah, right? I think he's eating nabe. Because I think, isn't that Cherry's thing? Like, Cherry is always, like, making nabe or whatever. I feel like I've seen Cherry making nabe in one of these other games. Pretty sure. Let's see here. Apparently, if you give a acorn to Cherry, is that a thing? Do I have an acorn? I don't have an acorn, do I? Whatever. No, I know. I know. I'm trying to get out of this menu. Thank you very much, Ataru. Let's see here. So I think we have to go back to high school here. Donguri, Donguri, the acorn, we get coming up here in a minute. But it's just, he does slightly different dialogue if you show him the acorn. We do not have the acorn yet. We have to go to the school to get the acorn, which is a very logical thing to say. Must go to school to get acorn. There's a little fox. Talk to the fox. Oh! Whoa! What is that? Do you know where Shinobu is? I came to play with her, but it looks like she's gone home. That's an acorn hanging from around your neck, right? Yeah, it is, but... Alright. I'll tell you where Shinobu is in exchange for that acorn. Okay, so... Oops. Alright, so... Let's see. Tonguri. I talked to the kitsune, the fox. So this allows you apparently to go to Sanchome, which is where Shinobu lives. Oh yeah, look, there's an extra place. I think Sanchome, Nichome, Yonchome. Here's Sanchome. Oh, do you remember him? I definitely don't remember him. I may not have seen those episodes or something like that. And so we gotta find Shinobu's house, which is right there. Is Shinobu back home yet? Hold on, what did she say?
忍なら
Oh, she's in the park. Okay, Tomobiki Park. All right. So let's see here. So now we can go to Tomobiki Park. And actually, apparently we have to go talk to the fox kid first, according to this anyway. And we can finally answer the question, what does the fox say? Oh, he turned into Lum. We're telling the fox where she is. She's in the park. And to giving him directions. He even said arigato dacha. Okay, here's the acorn. We've got the very valuable and wonderful acorn. Let's see here. And so now I believe if we go to the park, which kind of weird that we told the fox where to go and then we're just like going there ourselves instead of just going with him, but whatever. Here's the park. Okay. Can we like look at anyone or anything? No, we can go to that bench. We can go over here. We can go to the food stall. Let's see what we're supposed to do here. So apparently if you use you can use the caramel on the fountain? Okay, I gotta try this. Where's the... Is that these? Is this the caramels or the caramels, if you will? Oh my god! Holy shit! That's not a thing that candy does. I don't know what is going on there, but we've created some sort of an alien that these people seem very unaware of for whatever reason. Oh gosh. Okay, so we've done that. And now apparently we want to go back to the empty lot. Now that we have our acorn. And I think what we probably want to do is give it to Cherry. Completely unfazed. Big monster coming out of the fountain. Doesn't matter at all. We're all fine. Here, have an acorn, Cherry. That's what he wanted. Okay, he's gonna give us what he promised. What is this beaten up book? It's like their family knowledge that has been passed down through their family for generations. And we need to give it back to Sakura because she forgot it. So it's a way to meet up with Sakura, I guess. Let's see here. And so now we can go back to Ataru's house. Oh, no. I should have stayed there. Ataru's house is this way. This way. Yes. And back at Ataru's house, we gotta go back to the kitchen again. Apparently we can just see all sorts of things in the refrigerator when we have different objects. You know, just like you can in real life. Let's see here. Oh, look at that. There's another thing in the refrigerator. So now, apparently, also, if we go to Nichome, before we go to Sakura's house, we can see something else with this in our inventory. It's kind of neat. It's kind of neat that, like, the world isn't too big in this, right? Like, it's fairly straightforward to, like, go around and check everywhere when you have a new item in your inventory. There aren't a ton of people to talk to. There aren't a ton of places to go. So, like, that was pretty thoughtful of them, I think, to bake in some of this kind of stuff. Oh. When is the bus gonna come? She's waiting at the bus stop. And this is probably a person. This is, I just saw the name here somewhere. Give me a second. Maybe like Amamori or Amamiya. Let's see. Another character then. Tsuyuko Amamori. Cursed by a rain spirit called Amefurashi. So, maybe someone knows who that is. I do not know who that is, but character insertion. Let's see. And so now, of course, we need to go to Sakura's house, which was where? Was that was Nichome, right? Or Sanchome, rather. Sakura's house is at the end here, I think. Or not. Okay, even you don't recognize her. All right. That's Shinobu's house. Was it back at Nichome? Let's go back to Nichome. Actually, we can see on the map, can't we? Where her house would be, I assume. Oh, here's Sakura's house. It's Gochome. Okay, so that opened up at some point. Oh, who are you? It's been a while. Tsubame. We came to see Sakura.
婚約解消の日も近いというわけか。僕と桜の愛は不滅なのだよ。
This is maybe his love for Sakura is immortal. Apparently he came also to see Sakura, but he's joking, oh, I was followed here by us, I guess. Alright, so this is the event that happened. So we gotta go give this to Sakura. Sakura. Where are you, Sakura? How do I get into your house? No, for real, how do I get into your house? Oh, it was over there. Oh. Might as well talk to her as well. Sakura's... We came to return Sakura, something to Sakura. And so yeah, come on in. It's like Lady Cherry. Is that is that who that is? So we're going on in. Oh, there's Sakura. Anything we can look at? Or talk. She really didn't want to see us today. But what do you want? So I guess we gotta give her the book. We gotta give her a video game. What happens if we give her a video game? Probably nothing good. This is what she was searching for. Thank you. We're friends after all. I don't need thanks. It's like, darling, if you're done here, let's go home. You can't interfere with what I'm doing here. All right, so let's see here. So if we gotta, let's see. Let's get out of here. We're gonna go back to Gochome, and I think it says there's a movie here, a cutscene. And indeed, oh, what do we got? Or what is this? What is happening? Oh God, it's a pentagram. Are we a part of some sort of ritual? An alien ritual, perhaps? That was something. Yeah, wasn't that just lightning just now? She's hungry, so we should go back home. She pretty much wrote it off as being nothing. Let's see here. And this is where Otaru's house is, so I think we're going... Actually, there's one more thing we can see here. If we go to Sanchome... which I can never remember which one that is. That's down here, right? Sanchome. Oh, apparently there's someone else we can...
チラシを配っているあの子、なかなか可愛いな。
She's pretty cute. Is this a person? Izumi? I guess Izumi is her name, but yeah, it's just more like, oh, she's here. You can see her. Apparently we can't even... Oh, there we go. Come to my shop, or, you know, is it? I'm not sure. This is not a character I know. Apparently someone who works in a shop, maybe a restaurant or something. Just guessing by the fact that she's holding a picnic basket. Let's see here. Okay. So now we're going back to Lum's house, Ataru's house. Also Lem's house, I suppose. Why are you not... Oh. Someone's on the roof. It looks like a kid. Okay. Kid. What are you doing on somebody's roof? I don't want to fall. Okay, it's the same thing. Okay. Yep, you can't reach him. I'll save him. Yeah, I mean, Lum can just fly up there and get him, right? Is this the kid at the beginning who was like narrating at the beginning who said he came to play and he met a very nice lady who got very angry and things like this? I feel like that was probably that kid. And I don't know if this is a real character or if this is some character they invented for this game or what. What were you doing up on my roof? Where am I? You're not listening to what I have to say? Don't yell at a kid. What's your name? Sa-chan. Where did you come from? The sky. He's definitely just some lost kid. Where's your mom? Oh, I don't have my mom's pendant. I lost this crystal pendant that I had. My mom will get mad at me if I come back without it. Yes, the sky, just like all children. That's where kids come from. Why do I have to do all this for this kid? Is your mom pretty, Sa-chan? She's very pretty. Of course, now we have to do it. It's their duty. We're going right now. Supats! Here we go. Yeah, I feel like he's probably an original character. The way they just sort of introduced him at the beginning made it feel like they probably just created him just for to be able to tell this story. Oh, let's see here. Okay. So, let's see here. So, after he's off the roof, which he is now, if we take the daikon or the ham and we go to Gochome. Alright, let's go to Gochome. Which I believe was it here? Yep, here's Gochome. There's probably another no, maybe not. Someone named Saito-san. Let's see. Oh, maybe it says if you've used like the caramel or the chocolate, he may not be here. So it may be that we can't see him. I'll just go to Sakura's house just in case he's there. But yeah, that's just Sakura's mom. So that's fine. It was just an appearance of another character, so not really that big of a deal. We're just gonna have to keep carrying this Hammond die cone with us. That's all. So let's go to the park. That alien has been taken care of, I see. Let's see. So if we go over here to the food stall, we can see here's 10. I thought it's too late for me. Did you lose a fight with the cat or something? It does seem like that, I agree. Have you seen a crystal pendant? Hold on, I didn't catch what he said. I didn't quite catch what he said at the end there, but that's okay. Yeah, I don't know if anybody's seen like these, I mean, this guy's doing kind of multiple duties, it seems like, in this, this food stall here, but he's also selling like these festival masks. Like you can kind of, I don't know if anybody's seen these, but you can kind of see, there's even one right here, right around where my, where the hand cursor is. It looks like a Kamen Rider head. Like that one really looks a lot like a Kamen Rider head, and you have one that maybe looks kind of like an Ultraman there, or like a Ranger. They sell these masks of like these popular characters at festivals. Like you've got your Doraemons and your Kamen Riders and your Rangers and your Ultramen and things like that. Let's see here. So we talked to 10. He was talking about Torajima, asking Torajima. I forgot. Again, when I hear a character's name, I don't always process it because I don't know all the names of all the characters very well. Let's see here. This must be Torajima, I'm guessing. No? Oh. Yeah, there's Torajima. Where's the pendant? That doesn't look good. Torajima doesn't have the pendant. Oh, we're back to the beginning then. The pendant's around here because he can smell it. What are you, a dog or something? That's what I taught her said. Let's see here. So we did that. Let's see. So we have to... There's apparently a spot that's sparkling. Oh, I see it. Yeah. Right there. And touch it. Could it be? It's Satchan's pendant. It was here, after all. No wonder he couldn't find it. Alright, oh, we get like a movie or something. We got Satchan back his pendant. It's pretty weird stone. There you go. Don't lose it next time. Just like you, I gave it to you back like you promised. So now it's time for you to hold up your promise. Where's your house? I can't go home yet. So let's play some more. You're telling me you're gonna break your promise? Your mom must be worried about you. Oh God. I don't want to go back and see Mom. I want to play. All right, we'll play for just a little bit longer. Rat. Why are you making me play with this kid, Lum? We're busy. What are we gonna play? Indeed. Hide and seek. What a pain in the butt. Oh. It is Lum, Snickle Fritz. We are playing through games based... Oh, they've disappeared. Lum and the kid. Lum and Sachan. We're playing through Urusei Yatsura games. We're at the Mega CD, Sega CD game right now, which I think is the best of the bunch. In previous streams, we played through a handful. There aren't too many, but we played through a handful of the earlier ones, and we got one more to go after this on the DS. And then we've reached all the games made about Urusei Yatsura. But it's been pretty fun so far. A lot of them have been this type of game. A lot of them have been games where you're doing this or picking things from menus or whatever, like adventure game type deals, which I'm not the biggest fan in the world of, but like this one is pretty cool. I think this one's really well done, and it's got like fun mini games in it as well. Let's see here. So back at the gate, let's see here. We need to go back to Mendo's house now, apparently. And Mendo's house was here. Oh. And here's Lum. Oh, I found you. Did you go off girl hunting somewhere again? I'm the one who should be saying that. You just disappeared. Does it? Hold on, I'll have to see when Ataru's picture moves. It's kind of strange. Have you seen anyone for a little while now? Now that you mention it, it is pretty weird. Was there a fountain like outside or something that you said was? Oh, maybe it was at the other place. That's fine. I'm sure we'll end up back there later. Let's see. We've done this, and there's our movie. So now we need to go back to the high school, which I believe is here. And the gate's closed. So we're probably supposed to notice this. It's closed already. It was open earlier. It's not moving either. Okay, so gate's closed. Let's see here. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I think there was another thing I was supposed to do back here. My bad. I'm supposed to go here. Yeah, the men in black who are normally here aren't here. Opening the gate. We were supposed to do this first. Oh. What is this? Isn't this Tomobiki? What's happening? I don't know. Oh. Is this how we play hide and seek? Yeah. You can fly? I get it. You're sick of playing with me. I mean, yes. Why are you acting so casual about this? Don't you think anything of just like hovering us up in the air like this? You don't like it up here? Why would I? He'll be it next time. Come on, let's play. We're done. We're getting out of here. Sachan's not gonna like that. You said you'd play with me, right? Why would I play with a monster like you? Play by yourself. Yeah, that's a little harsh. So says Lum. You're gonna make Sachan sad. And probably angry. You won't play with me. Uh-oh. Is he powering up? Yep. He is just a kid. It's a little hard. Ataru is not known for his mild mannerisms, though, after all, right? Is he gonna Sailor Moon transformation? That's what it looks like. Oh, no. Maybe a little different. Oh. Whoa! What? Oh, I mean, I guess he is kind of Sailor Moon transformationing, right? It's not really all that far off. Yeah, seriously. I mean, it's a crystal pendant and everything. I guess it was all kind of there all along. Sachan, you were a girl? I hate you both. Oh, God. That's not good. Uh-oh. Looks like Ataru's falling off. Only in Urusei Yatsura, I swear. She was Saiyan the whole time! Yeah, a Sailor Moon, like, Saiyan hybrid. Who knew? Who saw that coming? Certainly not me. You're such an idiot! Specifically talking about Ataru, of course. Wow. So surprising. Sachan was a girl after all. But that was pretty amazing, wasn't it? It was pretty amazing. So now let's go back to the high school. Now there should be a little something more here, I think. Let's see, I think there's a character we're supposed to be able to find. If we go up to 2A, oh yep, here's somebody else. Put the book back where you put the books back where you find them. I don't know who you are, but you're someone apparently. She is just a person who works in the library. She's very unidentified in this particular walkthrough. But we need to go back to Ataru's house now. So let's see. Here we go. Oh. Oh. Yeah, his house is sinking. It must be Sachan's doing. So this is what I get for underestimating a cute girl, and then he is now talking about dating Sachan, as Ataru is wont to do. I know library girl being a girl should be enough for Ataru to be lecherous. It's true. That's generally speaking all it takes. So I'm a little surprised he wasn't on his... He's really not doing too well after being, thrown from the top of a floating platform or something. Let's see. Okay, so his house is sinking, which tripped a flag. So I guess we can look at... Oh, yeah, here we go. If we look at this... He's gonna definitely find Sachan and make her put things back to normal. But apparently... There's a mushroom or something? Hidden mushroom character or something somewhere? No, there's not going to be anything useful in her UFO. That's valid. I don't really see what they're talking about in terms of... So talking about like a house that was hidden behind the entire time. There's like apparently a mushroom character, but I don't... The only thing I feel like I can examine is that. Unless they mean back here. Like looking at it back here or something. No, I don't think so. Oh well, I'm not going to worry about it. So we want to go to Sakura's house. That was Shinobu. That was Sakura. And... There's... Mama's still here. Okay. We're going into Sakura's house.
Yeah, Sakura-san の方から声をかけてもらえるなんてまるで夢のようですね。
It's like a dream being called here by you, Sakura.
お主らに持ってきてもらった古文書がいくらか解読できたところなのだが。
それどころじゃないってば、Sakura-san.
I've read over this book so many times, and it's like, there's no time for that now, Sakura. There's something terrible happening.
先ほどただならぬ気配を感じたのだが、お主、また何かしでかしたであろう。この本、友引予言書にはこうある。恥ずべきもの、友引の聖なる五箇所を巡るとき。
The book has shown the four holy locations in Tomobiki, which form this pentagram, apparently. And she's drawing them on a map, and I'm assuming we're going to have to go to them. It's... Yeah, he just named all the places.
やはりお主が元凶か。なるほど。もう予言は動き始めてしまったというわけか。仕方ない。わしはこれから本格的にこの予言書を解読する。お主らは。
He has nothing to do, or there's nothing for it but to solve this phenomenon, and then we hit a pause. Someone's doing a test broadcast. What is this? This is... Hello? Is there anyone there? Someone's calling. Oh. Oh, it looks like we connected. Sandora. He lives in like a place in between the spirit world and this world.
どなたかご存知の方はいらっしゃいませんか？
あんたあの子の母親か。あいつなら俺んちをむちゃくちゃにしてどっかに行っちまっ
Oh,
た
are
よ。
you? He thinks this is Sachan's mom, maybe.
サーラがそんなことを。サーラはそちらに召喚される前に私の力の源たるクリスタルのペンダントを持ち出してしまいました。
Oh, Sachan took my crystal pendant.
その力の恐ろしさを知らないのです。
It's like you have no idea, you know, he had no idea what this was capable of.
いえ、そちらの世界にどんなご迷惑をおかけしてしまうかわかりません。
I'm not sure what kind of problems it would cause in
そ
your
れでわ
world.
しらはどうすればよいのじゃな。
So what should we do?
今から私はそちらに向かいます。
She's heading
それまで
here.
にサーラを探して決して怒らせないようになだめておいてください。
Just
お願いします。
whatever you do, make sure not to anger her. Too late. Too late.
これで全てのことと次第が相分かった。お主たちはサーラという娘を探すのじゃ。わしは
Sachan is what she called herself, but I think her full name is Sada.
ことを未然に防ぐ方法が書かれているかもしれんでな。
それはないでしょう、さくらさん。俺とラムだけでサーラを探すなんて。
元はといえば全てお主がまいた種。
We can't possibly search for Sakura, or we can't possibly do all this by ourselves. She was like, nope, you caused this. You're the one who's gonna go do it.
変わった
What
鏡
do
で
we
す
got
ね。
here?
ちょっと拝見。
勝手に人のものを触るでない。
Don't go touching things without permission. I'm gonna touch more things without
今
permission.
忙しいのじゃ。
Okay, you get to hear everybody's answering machine messages, I guess.
この後に伝言を入れてもらえば大変助かる。それでは今回はこれにて。
Yeah, it does seem that way, doesn't it? Game exclusive character, as we kind of guessed earlier. Oh, we roll the scroll. All right, let's see here. So we're in Sakura's house right now. So after this, we have to go to a few different places to get some events, to fulfill some conditions. So we're going to go to Dan's house next. Let's see, Dan's house was up here. That's Mendo, though we do have to go there as well. Here's Dan. So let's do that. Go on into Dan's house. Talk to Dan, I assume.
15歳ぐらいでロングヘアの裸足の女の子見なかったっ
Have
け？
you seen a long-haired barefoot girl about 12 years old?
わかんない。
I don't know what you're talking
ごめん
about.
なさい。ランちゃんこれからお出かけするの。
Yep, she's about to go out right now. Okay. So we have to talk to her in front of the house, it looks like. So maybe we have to hold on a second. She said she was just about to go out.
ランちゃん、家ごと引っ越したんだな。
No, I know.
ごめんな
Still
さい。
leaving?
ランちゃんこれからお出かけするの。
Oh wait, hold on. Okay, I think we had to go to Mendo's house first. I missed that. So let's go to Mendo. All right, through the gate. Oh, these guys are back. Okay.
門番がいるなんて相変わらずご体操な家だな。
Yeah, so just they're here as usual. Apparently it doesn't matter. Let's see. So we have to go to maybe just the entrance of the house, which we already did. So maybe we just need that to like set the flag or something. Let's try going back to Dan now. Because we're supposed to be able to talk to Dan in front of her house. Oh, yep, there. Whoa! She got a gun! A bazooka! Are we just gonna watch her fire away and hit nothing this entire time? Okay, I'm supposed to do something, aren't I? Let's see here. Oh no, maybe I'm just supposed to talk to her.
ランちゃん、これは一体どうしたっちゃ？
What are you doing? Can't you tell? I'm taking out these monsters. Just tell us what happened. Help me! Alright, maybe now it goes into a movie.
ランちゃんがレイさんとのデートに行こうと外に出たら
I went outside, and then there was a weird girl
サーラだっちゃ。
named Sarah.
知り合いか。とにかくランちゃん、続けて続けて。
Go on.
その子がね、お化け屋敷ごっこしやって言うから、ランちゃんこれからお出かけしなくちゃならないのってお返事したの。そしたら、じゃあ一人で遊ぶもん。
He said something like, oh, I've got a haunted house I can show you. But then she said, oh, but I have to go out. And then she said, well, then fine, I'll play all by myself. And brought out all those monsters.
そしたらその子怒っちゃって。
And then yelled at her and got
お化け屋敷って言ってどっか行っちゃったの。
sad and ran away saying like, this is your haunted house now. This haunted house is your problem.
なんやと一言やと思うて。ほんとにもうワイの幼馴染やったらなんとかしてやろうとか思わんのかい。ランちゃん、僕がきっとその女の子を見つけてきてあげるよ。
But don't worry, we're gonna find her
デートしてね。
and then go out on a date with me afterward. No. Alright, let's see here. We need to go to Shinobu's house. Foist. Let's see, where was Shinobu? Shinobu was down here. Yes. And there's... Wow, okay. This certainly is something.
よー、しのぶ、どうしたんだ？随分とうまそうな家になっちゃって。
What happened, Shinobu? Your house looks quite delicious.
困っちゃったわ。
I'm in trouble. What am I supposed to
なんで
do?
こうなったっちゃしのぶ。
How did this
そ
happen?
れがね。
I think we all know this by now.
さっき私がおやつにケーキ買って帰ってきたら、
I was coming back with the cake that I bought,
髪の長い女の子がうちの前に立ってたの。
and then there was a girl standing in front of my house.
それで？
そしたらね、その子が私に、お姉ちゃんケーキ持ってる。
You got cake. Give me some, give me some.
まるで子供みたいにダダこねたのよ。間違いない
Just like a
じゃん。
little
サラ
kid.
だっちゃよ、ダーリン。それで私がダメって言ったら、
And when I said
急に怒り出
no,
して
she suddenly got angry.
お姉ちゃんのケチって叫んだ
You're so
か
cheap.
と思ったら、
And then turned your house into a
家が
cake.
ケーキになってた。
You know, like you
そう
do.
なのよ。どうしよう。私困っちゃったわ。
What am I supposed to do about this? I love how the gates on their pillars on the gate are like
くじ
candles
けるな、しのぶ。
with actual
俺がきっと
flames.
元通りにしてやる。
Like those things wouldn't just burn down so
何か心当たり
fast.
でもあるの？さてはまた何かしでかしたんでしょう。ダーリン、他探しに行くっちゃ。
Yep, we gotta go find her. Make her turn all this shit back.
ちょっと待ってよ、あたるくん。
All right, and so now we need to go find Yunosuke in front of the high school, which is over here. What happened to Yunosuke? Well, seeming the high school is like an amusement park.
もろもし、これを見てくれよ。
Take a look at
これは
this.
遊園地って言うんだよ、リュウちゃん。
It's an amusement
そ
park.
んなこと知ってる。
I know that, you
でも
idiot.
どうして学校が遊園地になったっちゃ。
But how did it?
実は
I
よ。
think we all know how it got turned into one. We all know.
俺は
Sa-chan.
一人で購買部の店番してたらよ。
I was looking after the store by myself.
地震なんて起きたか？
知らないっちゃ。
And then there was some big shaking.
で、慌てて外に飛び出したら、
And I hurried out the door.
曲げたぜ。
And I was shocked.
橋から遊園地に変わってくじゃねえか。
And then the high school had turned into an amusement park.
サーラの仕業じゃな。
Of course it was Sada.
見てみたかったな。
冗談じゃねえぜ。こっちの身にもなってみろ。
龍之介、女の子は見なかったっちゃ。
Didn't you see a girl around at all?
思い出したぜ。
I did. I know, I remember.
やたらと髪の長い女がキャーキャー言って一人で遊んでんだよ。
There was a long-haired girl who
ど
was
こ行ったのかな。
yelling
さ
and
っきまで笑い声が聞こえてたんだけどな。
一足違いだったっちゃ。
whoa.
親父。
Yeah,
なんだよ、いき
Dad.
なり。
Dad's here.
龍之介、何ぼさっとしとる。
What are you-
遊園地が目に入らんのか。
What are you gonna do in here to space it out? Aren't you gonna go into the amusement
ここに
park?
店を出せば儲かるではないか。
何をのんきなこと言ってるんで。それよりうちに帰れねえじゃねえか。分かってんのかよ。
ラム、ほっといて帰るぞ。
Oh, let's just leave these two alone and go back. All right. So now we need to either go to
学校
maybe back to Don's house. Let's see here. We should get another event. Or not.
あの妖怪たちといい勝負して。
I feel like I missed something here. Let's see. We talked to Yunosuke. It says there's an event that happens. Oh, I see. Either one of these events would have been good enough for us to go to Shinobu's house. Okay, I understand. So we didn't necessarily need to do both, but that's fine. Shinobu's house. Which we just came from, but that's
私
okay.
絶対にあたるくんが関わってると思ったわ。
I know you're involved with this. I feel like we missed something here. Let's see. So we talked to her. Is that really it? So let's see. Also, let's try going back to Sakura's here real quick. Because there's not really any events that are happening at either of those places. That's Sakura's. So we visited these places. But I feel like there's one we didn't go to, but whatever. Oh, we can't just go in. Okay.
さくらさんと親子とはとても思えんね。
Okay, I can't just go in, apparently. Now the question is, okay, what did I miss? Did we need to go further into, what's their heads, Mendel? I bet we did. Because we just kind of barely went in there.
なんだ、中に入れないのか。
Oh, we can't get in. We're in an emergency situation right now. Okay.
いつにも増して物々しいな。
We can't do that. What does that leave? Let's try going back here. Because there was something about the empty lot. There we go. What about you guys?
あの日の持ってきてくれた木の実のおかげで無事黄金炭が完成した。 改めてるよう言うぞ。
何を悠長なことを言っておる。こっちは今カクカクしかしが大変な目に遭っておるのだ。
話は分かった。娘のペンダントを取り上げればこれ全て解決。
それができれば苦労はせんわい。
All the mysteries in the book are going to be able to be unraveled once we get that crystal pendant.
若返りの妙薬飲ませれば立ちどころに子供に戻る。そうす
I
れ
didn't
ば
quite catch
お
that.
主でもたやすく捉えられるであろう。
でかしたぞチェリー。お前もたまには役立つな。
Tatsuneko.
こたつ猫。ち、
Yeah.
返事なしか。
No, it's Kotatsuneko. What do you expect? Okay, so let's see here. We talked to the empty... We went to the empty lot. We talked to Cherry. And if we go to... Yonshome... Oh! Oh, we're getting more beams from the sky.
Huh?
Looks like the battery on my controller died.
しまった。
One moment. Controller restored. Oh, look at all that. All right. Let's see here. All right, we've done that. I think we need to go back to Mendo. Now that more beams have shot down from the sky. Oh my gosh, is that like a kaiju? It looks like it.
ラム、あれを見ろ。
Look at
怪
that.
獣がいるっちゃ。
It's a kaiju. And it's defeated Mendo, apparently.
メンド、しっかりしろ。
Mendo, get it together.
サーラのやつ。
ダーリ
俺がとどめを刺したかったのに。
I wanted to deliver the final blow to him. Sumi means
ー。おい
Mendo.
たわしやお兄様。私が立派なお葬式を出して差し上げますわ。
僕はまだ生きている。
He's still alive. And there's tanks. There's tanks fighting the kaiju.
ダーリー、怪獣にサーラが乗ってるっちゃ。
Apparently Sara is riding on the
こ
kaiju.
んなとこにいたのか。
Alright. Alright, so we got kaiju. Let's see here. Anything else we need to... Can we look? No? Okay.
おおおお、無駄な努力を続けておるわ。さ
Think we're...
あ、いつかとどめ。
I don't think there's anything else we can do. Oh, no, we can. Okay. It's a kaiju. Why? Why? Go!
おーい、サーラ、お兄ちゃんたちが遊びに来てやったぞ。
Oh, Sara, we came to play. Come on down.
お兄ちゃんとお姉ちゃんだ。
You came back. I'm coming down. It's a long jump.
なっちゃんね、絶対にお兄ちゃんたちが遊びに来てくれるって思ってたの。
I really wanted you to come back and play with me, but
して遊ぶ？
what do you want to do?
そうだな。何して遊ぼうか。
What should we do?
ベレッとしてる場合じゃないっちゃ。
This is no time for that.
そうだった。
Oh, that's right.
その前にお兄ちゃんな、サーラにおやつ持ってきてやったんだ。ほら、おいしい飴
We
だぞ。
brought a snack for you. It's a really delicious candy.
お兄ちゃんありがと
It's a tranquilizer. Maybe it is. No.
う。
Well,
閉めた。
what did it like? Paralyze her or something? Oh no. Oh, we get another transformed back into a kid. Yeah, there we go. Which I don't know. Is this form actually less dangerous? I'm not really sure.
さっちゃんを騙したの？
You tricked me.
へへんだ。これでおあいこ様じゃ。お前のお母さんにお尻ペンペンしてもらうからな。
Now you're in trouble. Your mom's really gonna spank you when you get back home.
ママ怒るから
I don't like it when mom gets angry.
やかましいわい。これでお前のおいたもおしまいじゃ。
This is what you deserve.
うちを元通りにしろ。
Now put our town back to normal.
ダーリン、ちょっと言い過ぎだっちゃ。
Yep, you're being a little too harsh on the kid.
お、待て、サー
Wait,
ラム、追いかけろ。あのガキを
Mom, we gotta find him, or we gotta follow him. Her. Oh. Not quite gonna make it. Nope. Oh.
なんだ。
And did Lum disappear? Oh, the kaiju also disappeared. All right, the kaiju was just going to be... Rama! Red Spectra! That's what we say. That's what we say every time you enter the chat. Hi. All sorts of things have happened to Tomobiki, including an attack by a kaiju and a magical girl from space. So, yeah. Okay, let's see. We have to go back to, as you can see, like the town's quite torn up. Let's see, Sanchome. We're going back to Sanchome. Which is here. Sanchome. Sanchome. Were you the one who was here earlier?
さくらさん、もう
さくら。
古文書の解読は終わったんですか？
Is your...
あなたはあの時の方ですね。私はさくらという女性ではありません。
Oh, I'm not
サーラの母
whoever
親
you're calling
サクラと
Sakura.
申します
I'm
これはまたさくらさんに
Sara's
そっくり
mother.
で。いやー、お近づきになれて光栄です。
実はこの世界に降臨するとき、誤ってこの方のお体と重なってしまったのです。だから今の姿は仮の姿ですわ。ところ
Oh,
で
this is like a temporary form she assumed.
そうだ、そうだった。サーラのやつ、ラムを連れてどっかに行っちまったんだ。
And Sara took off with Lum somewhere.
今すぐ何とかしてくれ。
It does totally look like Kyoko, doesn't it? You're not wrong.
あれが私の力の源なのです。あれがなければどうすることもできません。
Unfortunately, she seems pretty powerless without her crystal, which Sachan has. And Sachan has Lum somewhere.
うちどうしたっちゃ
Where am I?
ここは
This is... Whoa! What the hell? A land of giant toys?
ここはどこだっちゃ
Where am I?
サーラとダリーはどこ行ったっちゃ
Where did everyone go? I agree. It is. I would like to watch more,
自分で作り出した空間に隠れているのでしょう
but I like it.
そこと友引町がつながっていることは感じますがそれがどこかまでは分かりません
I feel like wherever
本当に私ではどうすることもできないのです
Sachan is connected to Tomobiki, but I don't know where yet. And she's asking us to search for Sara.
ここでじっとしてても仕方ない行動あるのみじゃ
Yep, I guess there's nothing for it. I gotta jump to action. Let's see here. So we need to go to Shinobu's house. Let's see. I think there was a Meisani Koku game. I think was it a Famicom title? I feel like.
さっきまでケ
I've
ー
not
キの
played
家だっ
it.
たよな
It was a cake. It was a cake earlier. What happened? Let's see here. Anybody, huh?
しのぶちょっと話があるんだけど
Shinobu, I got something. I need to talk to you about something. Come on in. We're going into Shinobu's house. Shinobu, hold on, no, June. Okay, so talk to. Okay, so if I talk to her, and then something to do with the flowers. So let's talk to Shinobu first. What is it? You've got such a serious look on your face.
ラムが空間に連れて行かれちまったんだ何かいい方法はないかしのぶ
Do you have any ideas about how we can get Lum back? She was taken away.
何かわかるかもしれない
Someone might know something, but I didn't catch what the name was.
稲葉はどこじゃタンス
稲葉
の中かゴミ箱の中か
落ち着いてよアタルくん
Astronaut. Sci-fi Meisoni Koku.
それを使うのに
Maybe Meisoni Koku was PC Engine.
なんだそんなことかでなんだ日焼けごまか
それがその
I thought there was a Famicom game as well, but I could be wrong.
合わせてぴょこぴょこむぴょこぴょこって早口で言わなきゃならないの
She was doing like a tongue twister there for some reason. All right, flowers.
勝負じゃうさぎぴょこぴょこみぴょこぴょこ合わせてぴょこぴょこみぴょこああ下からじゃ
If they do tongue, I didn't quite catch all of what that was, but okay. Oh, there's Inaba.
デート遅刻しちゃってすみませんちょっと仕事が押しちゃって
Sorry, I'm late for our date. I got a little tied up with
忍ばな
work.
くて悪かったなとそれはそれとしておい稲葉ラムが空間に消えちまったんだ道案内を頼む
I need you to take me to where Lum was taken
空間というのは一つではない
to.
のですつまりそれぞれの空間の入り口はあちらこちらにあるわけでして僕が知っている空間はそのうちの一つというわけで
理屈などどうでもいいわいなんとかならんのか
Saying I can't. I don't know how to get into every
えっと
other dimension or however you want to
こ
put
れを
it.
使ってください
Oh,
これを
we
使
can
え
use
ば
this.
空
A
間の
key.
歪みから空間への扉を開けることができますでも歪みを探す方法は僕には分かりません
PC
それも
engine.
一歩前進だ
Okay.
礼を言うぞ稲葉
それじゃあ僕はこれで
PC engine might make it
忍さん今度こそ遅刻しませんからその
I won't be late next time. Okay,
あ
so
りが
don't
とう
worry
ござ
about
い
it.
ます
All Well, I appreciate you watching the videos nonetheless. But I don't know if I'm high energy enough to support a workout, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Let's see. Okay, so we got the key. So if we use it at any of the following places, we will be taken to this other dimension. Let's see, subspace. So, okay, we can apparently do it from any of these places. So we'll go, well, why not? We'll go to the park. We haven't been to the park in a while. We can use it from the park bench, apparently. Oh. Okay, this is gonna happen, I guess.
この空間はどうなってるっちゃ。
What dimension am I in? You got a gizmo, an animated gizmo emote. That's cool. I like gizmo.
誰かいるっちゃ。
Someone there? It's... Oh, it's Sachan.
Sarah.
Alright, let's go to that park bench. Apparently we can use the key there. We should be good to go. Maybe just right here? Okay. Can we just... What? Okay. No? Okay. Let's see if I'm reading this right. It says... Oh! We have to use it on the left tree to the bench. I'm not seeing left tree to the bench like this. I'm not seeing really any place to use it. Let's see. Benchi de hirari no ki. Or maybe it meant on the map? Like use it here? Let's maybe try a different area. Let's go back to Ataru's house. There's supposedly a place to use it there as well. It just, I guess, takes you to different dimensions or something? Or you can do, like, different things? Let's see here. Okay, yeah, here we go. Oh, there's Jariten.
天に聞けば悪空間のこと何かわかるかもしれんな。
You might know something about these.
天に聞けば悪空間のこと何かわかるかもしれん。
Yeah, I'm trying to ask him, but you're not really letting me ask. Oh, there we go.
わやないで沈んどるのはわいのせいや
It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
そんなことはわかってる。ラムが
I know.
悪空間に消えちまった。お前の星の科学
But
力
Lum
でどうにかな
disappeared
らん
into
か。
another dimension.
やでラムちゃんがそうやランちゃんやランちゃんが確か悪空間を探す道具持っとったはずやん
Ron has a tool to search for other dimensions. Okay, maybe it was just telling me what these places are, and we're not actually supposed to go to them yet. Okay, so let's go to Ron's house. Let's see, Ron, you are right here.
妖怪どもがいなくなってる。どこ行っちゃ
All
った
the
んだ。
yokai are gone. Oh,
ランならレイとのデートに出かけちまってるっさ。
Ron
なんでこの俺様が留守番なんてしなく
is
ちゃ
off
なんない
to
んだ
on a
よ。
date with
あんた
someone,
もそう思うだろう。
and this thing doesn't know why it's been left here to watch the house. Let's see. Wait a second. Yeah, not gonna. So if we. Hold on a second. Says after they've disappeared, in the right rear, if you open the door and go to the right rear, no, this is not a thing you can do.
故障中って札が貼ってあるな。
Oh. I was using the wrong thing. I was using look.
何の機械だこりゃ。
これは亜空間の入り口を見つけることのできる
That's something that's used to find an entrance to these dimensions. So this is what we needed.
裏の説明書に書いてありますわ。
Okay, and there's apparently instructions on the back. Okay, so now is where we can start doing these things. So let's go back to that park bench, and now I think we'll have a little bit more luck. Think we probably have to. Well, do we have to use that, or do we have to use the key? Oh, I see. That's like a radar kind of deal. And it's showing, okay, it's showing that tree. And then we have to go in there and we have to use the key, what, on the tree or something? No? Or do I just have to look at the tree? Do I have to touch the tree? What's going on? Wait, hold on. Let me go back and do that again. So it's clearly showing the tree as a target. Clearly. I can't talk to it or anything like that. I can't seem to use the key on it. So it doesn't seem like I'm much better off than I was before. What the heck? What am I missing? 番地から行ける空間で Okay, so apparently you're supposed to be able to get Ungil from here. But I don't really see how I'm supposed to... The goggles, maybe. No, because if you hit the goggles, any button that you hit here takes you out of the goggles mode. And I can't really, as far as I can tell, I can't really do anything in the goggles mode. Like, it's just showing this target, which is clearly on this left tree that it's talking about. Like, don't get me wrong. Let's just pause. But what else am I supposed to do on this if not the key? And it says earlier if I use the key in any of the named spaces, I'll be able to get in. But I'm not really seeing... Oh, wait, am I using the wrong key? I was using the wrong key! This is the key I gotta use. Yeah, okay, I had 2 keys in my inventory. That's my problem. You gotta use the key what looks like it came from space. This is quite a scene right here. So we must have to... Octodon.
ここら辺でラム見なかった？
ラムちゃん
Have you seen Lum? Nope. Okay. So, yeah, that's quite a scene, isn't it? Let's see. We're in here. We're supposed to get...
それはハンギャですわ。
なんだか気味が悪いな。
それはハンギャですわ。
な
Hangya.
んだか気味が悪いな。
They're called Hangya. So what? Okay, we can just take them.
こいつはやかましい草だな。
Okay, so we got one of those. I guess that's what we came here for. We're probably gonna need that for something later. Let's see here. So now we've got that. And we go back to Tomobiki-cho, outside of the park. We might get some kind of a scene here, potentially. Yeah. Sa-chan.
サーラ
Zara.
お姉ちゃんどうしてここにいるの？
What are you doing
こ
here?
っちに来るときに一緒についてきちゃったみたいだっ
You
ちゃ。
took me here with you when you disappeared and came here.
ここはどこだっちゃ？
Where are we?
さっちゃんが作った秘密のお部屋。
It's a secret room that I
ママに
made.
怒られた時はいつもここに隠れているの。
She goes here when
う
mom's
ちも
mad
子
with
供の
her.
頃はよく叱られては隠れてたっちゃ。
I got scolded a lot when I was younger
でも
too,
サーラほどいたずらっ子じゃなかったっちゃよ。
though I wasn't as naughty as you are. I'm not
み
naughty.
んなと遊んでほしかっただけ
I
なの。
just wanted to play with
でも
everyone.
みんな迷惑してるっちゃよ。
But you're making trouble for everyone.
うん
みんなのところに帰るっちゃ。
やだお兄ちゃんがママ来るって言ってたもん。ママにきっと怒られるもん。
No, I don't want to go back because I'll get mad at mom will
う
get
ちも
mad at
一
me.
緒に謝ってあげるっちゃ。
It's okay. We'll go and apologize together. Really? Yeah.
帰る。
All right, let's go back. That was easy. Oh. Okay, where's another hidden character we can go and find? Here? Oh, who is this?
ごめんなさい。今追われてる最中なの。
Sorry, it's not a good time right now. Kaede? This is Kaede, it looks like. And so now if we go back to the school, we can go into our next dimensional door.
あれ？学校が元に戻ってる。
Yep,
どうなったんだ？
the school's back to normal. It's not an amusement park anymore. And so, if we go into the toilet, let's use our thing here. So it's in this stall. If we use this key here, boom. Into another dimension inside of the stall. What is this? What is this thing? I'm trying to figure out what this is, what he is actually supposed to be. Like, what type of animal is that a take on? Let's see here. Let's talk.
いらっしゃいし、何にしやしょ旦那。
What can I do
いろ
for
いろ
you?
な道具売ってるな。
It looks like you saw all kinds of things, huh?
こっちとら銀河行商人組合の看板書ってんだ。変な品物なんかありゃせんよ。
Yeah, we're just a normal, store. We don't have anything weird. Yeah, maybe some kind of lizard.
ずいぶんとダサい格好だな。
here?
こいつは今日の目玉商品の鏡鉢の卵でさ。
That's
こいつをへそに乗っけて孵化させると
some kind of
同じ性格の蜂が生ま
eggs.
れるっ
That's
て
their
すごい。
specialty
お
today.
一つペットにどうです？
It also looks like they have
絶
a
対にいらん。
maybe a Rolling Stone shirt down here. Like it has like
こい
the.
つですかい？本音炸裂スペシャル T シャツって言いやしてね。
Well, I guess that's
着ている人
usually
の
has a
本音を
tongue
喋ってくれ
coming
る
out,
便
isn't
利
it?
な
Not
T シャ
just
ツ
the
です。
lips.
そんなものいるわけなかろうが。
Don't need it.
お客さんも目が高い。うちの G コンはピカイチですぜ。G コン？重力コントローラーのことです。どんな物質の重力も操ることができる優れもんでさ。
Some type of
こいつさえ
remote.
使えば重い岩だってちょちょいのちょいと持ち上がっちまう。
And of course, he's like salesmaning it up.
俺の家が持ち上がるはずだ。
I don't think this is what we're supposed to be doing here, though. So after we look at the G-Cone remote, and we talk to this guy
おい
again.
行商人、そこの G コンをくれ。
Give me the
大
G-Cone.
負けに負けて100ボールだ。100ボール？
Yes, that'll be 100 balls.
サンドラさん、お金持ってます？
Do you have any money,
私
Sandra?
慌ててきたものだから財布忘れちゃって
I left in a hurry, so I left my
なんだよお客
wallet.
さんもんなしですか。
Uh,
頼む。何でもするから、その G コンをくれ。
I'll do whatever it takes.
そうまで
Please give me the
言われれば
G-Cone.
足も鬼じゃねえ。そうさな。よっしゃ。それじゃもぐもぐとブツブツ交換しましょう。
Okay, so he's gonna change it. He'll change it to he'll give it to us for Mogu Mogu. I guess we'll find out what it is that what we actually have to get for it here in a second. So now we gotta go back out of here. And we need to go to the empty lot. We're coming up on the end here, I think. Empty lot. Oops, wrong one. And back here in the empty lot. Looks like we have to go look at our thing right in front of Cherry's tent. Right there, boom.
なんでこんなところに立ち食い蕎麦屋があるんだよ、まったく。
Why is there a soba stand here?
本当にラムさん探す気あるんですか？
Like, do you really plan on... Are you actually trying to find Lum? Alright, what do we
こん
got
なと
going
ころ
on
に
here?
立ち食い蕎麦屋ね。
Oh, it's like a
客が来るのかな？
standing soba shop, so it's like it's not a place with like seats. It's like you stand up eating at like a little table or whatever. Let's see here. We've done that. I think we have to go over here now, maybe. Oh, no, I just found it. There we go.
いらっしゃい。
Urusei. Welcome. Give me some soba.
メガネ、何やってんだこんなところで。
Hey, glasses guy, what are you doing
人違い
here?
じゃありませんか？
Yeah, aren't you mistaking me for someone else?
メガネじゃないのか。
No, you're not him, huh? It's just calling him Megane. It's just calling him glasses. Let's see here. So we need to look at the left price tag. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Like this.
もぐもぐラーメンですか？
Mogu Mogu
Ichihan
Ramen.
desu.
Okay. So he said something that was Mogu Mogu, which is an onomatopoeia that means like chewy.
もぐもぐラーメンですか？一飯屋でいいですよ。
Okay, and then we're gonna talk to
それ
him.
にしてもよく似てるな。
But you really do look like him. And some of these
ぴょ
too.
ぴょそばなら三飯屋にしときますよ。
Look at all of them,
ボケカツ丼なら二飯屋
maybe.
だね。
He's got udon as well.
もぐもぐラーメンですか？一飯屋でいいですよ。
Okay, and so... Oh, we have to give him the hangyo, I think.
それにし
Or the hangya, or whatever that is. This guy.
もぐもぐラーメンを一つくれ。
Give me a Mogu Mogu Ramen. Whoa! That's big! Oh my god. Okay.
なんじゃこりゃ。
What is this?
そいつがもぐもぐですよ。
That's the Mogu
いや
Mogu.
持っていこう。
Yeah, fine. Let's take it. We're just gonna leave this bowl of ramen here. This whole wasted bowl of ramen. What a shame. All right, so where did we come from before this? We went to the toilet in the school, right? Yeah, it's a waste of perfectly good ramen. What are you thinking, Ataru? That was also a really big bowl of ramen, too. Like, he probably would not have been able to finish that on his own, I'm sure. Was it not? Oh, can I just go? I can just go in here now. All right, it's open. I don't have to use it again. All right.
ジーコンはもぐもぐとなら交換しましょう。
Yep, we're gonna switch them. So I guess I gotta give him the Mogu Mogu. Take your Mogu
す
Mogu.
いやせんね。こいつなかなか手に入らねえんで。
Yes, these aren't easy for me to
ジー
get.
コンは差し上げます。
Here's the G-Con.
よし、これで家に入れるぞ。
I guess he can use this to like lift his house out of the ground. So, which is probably what we have to do to trigger the next thing, I'm guessing. And now when we go back to Tomobiki, it looks like there's another scene. Probably of him getting his house out of the ground. Yeah, here we go. Oh no, of them playing in the... All right, time to go. I guess that's her mood? Or something? Sara? Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong? You feeling bad? I've got no strength. Oh. Oh. Okay. All right, now I think we're going back to Ataru's house.
何か嫌な予感がします。
I've got a bad feeling. I think we gotta raise Ataru's house out of the ground here. Probably have to use the G-Cone for that, which looks like a Simon. Doesn't it just look like a Simon? Like somebody just took a Simon and was like, yeah, this Simon, it's got magical powers. There it is. It's back. All right, now we're going into the house. Sara, wake up! Sara! It looks like I used up too much of my power. No, the kaiju! No, a shoe! No, a piece of concrete! No, a car! No, a mug!
Daddy.
What are we gonna do? That's a perfectly good mug!
これはサーラの匂い。
This is the smell of Sara.
サーラのいる悪空間の入り口がありますわ。
There's an entrance somewhere in the house to the dimension that Sara is in. So let's see if I look. We use our goggles here. Okay, there's nothing in here. Maybe it's in Ataru's room. Let's look up there. Yep, it's on his, like his wardrobe.
服を選んでる場合ではなかった。
There's no time to pick clothes. That's not what I'm trying to do, smart guy. Trying to get in here. I think this is going to be our final set of scenes here. Looks like.
助けてダディ。
Help me. One little platform of ground suspending above nothing. Daddy! Oh, here they come. Oh no! Oh! Just in time. You saved me.
まあな。
Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess I did.
きっと助けに来てくれると思ってたっちゃ。
I knew you would.
よ
I believed in
予算から
you.
人が見とるだろ
So I just cut it out. There's people watching.
うちのこと愛してたっちゃな。
う。いや、だからな。
We've got angry child and mother watching. Well, maybe not angry anymore. Previously angry child.
もう帰っちゃうんですか？
Oh, you're going back home
残念
already?
かな。
Too bad.
サーラが皆さんにご迷惑をおかけして大変申し訳ござい
Sorry
ませ
that
ん
she
でした。
caused you so many problems.
サーラも皆さんに謝りなさい。
Now you apologize to them too.
ごめんなさい。
I'm sorry.
まあ、いろいろあったが。な。
ガキのいたずらじゃしょうがねえか。
I guess there's no helping, you know, kids are
もうあ
troublesome.
んなことしちゃダメよ。
Just don't do it anymore.
しゃだめじゃ
It's fate.
さくら様、緊急とはいえあなた様の体を勝手に拝借しました。私、何と言って比例を詫びればよいの
Yeah,
やら。
I'm sorry I took over your body
すべては過ぎ去ったこと。
in this emergency
いつかは良き思い
situation.
出に変わる日も来るであろう。
さくらに無視された時はもう婚約解消かと思ったけど、いやーよかったよかった。
お兄ちゃん、また今度遊びに来ていい？
Can I come play again?
いいともさ。
Sure.
でもその時はちゃんと
But also
お
no.
母さんを連れてくるんだよ。
The next time you make sure you bring your mom with you too.
約束だよ。
I promise.
それでは皆さん、私たちはこれで。
Well, we'll be leaving now. Bye bye.
行っちゃったな。
They
だっ
left.
てね。
Yep.
あ、しまった。
どうしたっちゃ？
どうした諸星？
What's
住
wrong?
所と電話番号を聞き忘れた。
Forgot something.
ダーリン、全然懲りてないっちゃ。
わ、バカ、やめろ。
I didn't actually catch what he said. That he forgot. But it doesn't matter. And here we go. Looks like credits to me. I forget, did they use this in another, maybe this wasn't the same song that they used in the ending for one of those other games, for the PC Engine game or whatever. Maybe it's a different song. Whatever it is, it's got a lot of cowbell in it. Like a lot. Anyone familiar with this song? I cannot say that I know it, but also I've fallen down on knowing a lot of Urusei Yatsura songs so far, so there's that. And not that I didn't go off of save states, but I'm just now realizing that I never actually figured out how to, like, actually properly save within the game itself. Saigo no Ippo by Hiro is the name of the song that's playing right now. This isn't there was another artist who went by Hiro, who was formerly of the J-pop group Speed, but this is definitely not her voice. So this must be a different Hiro. Now it gives credits for the different mini games here. If I'm ranking those games, I think Kotetsu Neko no Shiawase was my favorite. The fighting game, Akukan Fighter, was my second, and then the Defender was probably the third, I would say. They were all pretty good in their own ways, but for some reason the Kotatsu Neko one. Speaking of Kotatsu Neko, there he is. The cat, the myth, the legend, yes. Did we get anything after the credits? Nope. That was Dear My Friends. That was lovely, I will say, like, the PC Engine game was fine. I did not mind it, but this one was much, much better, I felt. And now that we finished it, it's time to look at some magazines. Yeah, it was a nice little story. There's a little more meat to it than the PC Engine one, I felt like. But maybe that's just me. So we got the issue of Famitsu that this was scored in, but boy oh boy, this is from April 22nd, 1994, just to set the stage. We got some heavy hitters. We got one heavy hitter in here in particular that just happened to land in the same issue in our new game cross reviews. I'm, of course, talking about J-League Super Soccer. No, I'm not talking about J-League Super Soccer. I'm, of course, talking about Super Metroid right here. What did anybody ever wonder what Super Metroid what Famitsu gave Super Metroid? All 8s is the answer to that question, which, again, is maybe not what you would expect for as, a legendary as Super Metroid has become over the years. but I would say still pretty solid, right? Like all 8s is a good score. Yeah, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't play the thing. Hold on. We got it.
Check.
There we go. Sorry about that. Still getting used to having that one on hand, I guess. Metroid is popular. People love their Metroid, especially at their speedrun events these days. But yeah, we've also got, I don't know if anybody's into soccer games. I've never played a J-League soccer in my life, so I could not tell you if all 6s is a good score for it. I've also not played TV anime Slam Dunk, also on the Super Famicom, which got slightly better scores than J-League Soccer, or J-League Super Soccer, pardon me, I forgot the Super. I've never played this. I assume it's not just a straight up basketball game. I assume there's like something more to it. But I don't know. Maybe it is. Like, I was almost imagining it being more like Captain Tsubasa or something, where it's like not really soccer. You're like playing it through menus. But I have not played it, so I do not know for sure. We also have Yume Mero Kigurumi Daiboken, a game, a comical RPG, apparently, by the description. I've never even played the Slam Dunk game on Saturn. I've never played a single Slam Dunk game. What type of video game is Slam Dunk on the Saturn? We have this. We have the Pink Panther, also on the Super Famicom, and these two games got pretty similar scores, I'd say. Really just a couple values swapped around between the Pink Panther and Yume Mero Kigurumi Daiboken. I've never played this Pink Panther game either. I think I just couldn't be bothered renting a Pink Panther game in, 1994. I just wasn't. It wasn't going to happen. You've got Pachio-kun 3, Pachi Slut and Pachinko together at last, finally, after all this time. We've also got Battle Fantasy on the Mega CD from Micronet. Looks to be some type of fighting, or they call it a Kakuto action game. So yeah, it does seem to be a fighting game. More of a sim type sports game than like NBA Jam. Yeah, I kind of figured. It seems like maybe that's what they were saying the Super Famicom was as well, versus just like an arcadey basketball game, but I don't know. I might want the arcadey basketball game personally. Revengers of Vengeance. That is a hell of a title. We'll look at what Urusei Yatsura got in a moment. First, we just want to take a look at everything else here. Well, it's a shogi game. I'm not going to try and read all of that exactly, but it is Shogi Sekai, Shogi World. So if you want to play shogi on the Game Boy, I'm sure you have many choices, but this is one of them. And got some all right scores, I would say, for what it is, right? We've also got Pachio-kun from above. He's here in Pachio-kun Castle. So I guess Pachio-kun gets a puzzle game now as well, and not just pachinko and pachi slot games. And then you've got Mogura de Pon. Mogura being like moles. So maybe this is like it's some type of Mog. Why do I keep saying Mog? Mole themed action game. I don't know if it's like some sort of take on like the idea of whack-a-mole or something. Though like playing that on a Game Boy seems kind of miserable, to be honest. And yeah, actually, we're looking at reviewers. It seems like that's exactly what it is, as the name suggests. It's a whack-a-mole game, and apparently you just use the D-pad to do this. But this person is noting it's particularly difficult to hit diagonals, which is probably why they gave it a 4. So I can't imagine anyone wanting to play whack-a-mole on their Game Boy, but I guess there was a solution for you if you really wanted to. All right. Dear my friends, for the Mega CD got, I'd say, pretty good scores, right? 8876. It might, I would say, apart from Super Metroid, of course, it's probably the best scoring game here in this issue. So let's see who we had on our reviewer deck here. We've got Hamamura Tsushin at the top. We've got Suzuki Doitsu. We've got Watanabe Miki, and we've got Arutsu Suzuki as our last on the list there. So let's see who our highs and lows. Well, our highs we kind of tied for, so we'll read those in a minute. But who is that? Arutsu Suzuki. Yep, gave it the lowest score on here, which is 6. So let's see how he justified his 6 here. So he mentions that there are a lot of things you can do, a lot of ways you can play the game that don't involve actually progressing the story. He's probably referring to the mini games there. I mean, there are some, yes, but like there's not too many, so I don't feel like the game is too heavy-handed there. He specifically mentions in the next sentence. So as mini games, you can play a fighting game, which really surprised him. But I don't know. He's like, but I don't know though. I feel like this might not be very fun for people who aren't familiar with the source material, which is fair. I mean, but can't you sort of say that about almost any licensed game, right? I mean, unless you make it a very understandable genre, like, you know, if you make something a fighting game, like you could just be like, oh, I'm just a person who likes to play fighting games, and so I don't really know or care what the source material is. I'm just having fun with it as a fighting game. Adventure games obviously sort of live or die by their stories, right? There's not really any gameplay mechanics to them in the same way that there is like an action game or a fighting game. So yeah, I feel like if you don't have attachment to the characters in there, you might not get a lot out of it. That's probably true. Let's see. So he says there's a lot of gags that if you don't know anything about the source material, you probably won't laugh at, even though it's a fundamentally well-made game. So like, I feel like that's a fair piece of feedback. He's not really levying too much criticism at this game itself. I think he's more levying criticism at the idea of a licensed game based on a licensed property that is fully dependent on its story, like an adventure game would be. So like, I mean, that's a fair observation. Even the person who's like giving it a 7, like opens with like, this is amazing. Let's see here. Yeah, he's talking about like there's 3 different mini games and like all sorts of different parodies and gags and stuff like this, all kind of packed into these games. Let's look at Hamamura Tsushin's number 8 here. Let's see. He's like, it's exactly in line with the TV anime. And of course, it has a lot of, original songs from the show in the original voice cast. Sound effects, sorry, not songs. Onsei. He's talking about like sound effects from the show in the original voice cast. And there's all sort like there is like an amount of hidden, features and things in this game to like a maniacal level. And also, he says, given that the Sega CD emulates even with the loading time, I guess this is sort of a fair observation that I just didn't really think about. He says that, but most amazing of all, the game, you pretty much progress through the game with 0 load time, which is true. There was no loading screens in there whatsoever. I hadn't really even considered that, but it's probably a testament to it that I didn't notice it. But yes, he says it's amazing and it's a must buy for fans. So like, yeah, this got a really good reception. I feel like this got a better reception than the PC Engine game did by a little bit, and rightfully so, right? I think this is this is top of the heap of the Urusei Yatsura games. I could see having a soft spot for like Lum's Wedding Bells or something, which is, it's not nearly the content that this is. It's a much more simple, Famicom action game. But I can see having an affinity for it. Like I don't love it, but I think it's kind of neat. But this is a cool game. It's pretty short if you're just mainlining it and you know exactly where to go. Even if you don't know where to go, I feel like you'll get through it pretty quick. There's not too many corners to poke at or anything like that. And like the mini games were a really, really cool addition. So I think they did a great job with this. I feel like I understand why this is everyone's favorite Urusei Yatsura game for sure. Before we continue with our next game, I need to take a quick potty break and I need to go refill my water. But we're going to get into a little bit of our final Urusei Yatsura game on the DS. And I'll switch my scene and everything when I come back. So I will return in a moment. Enjoy song. Oh, unmuting myself would be good. Okay. All right. First time emulating a DS on the stream. I think I got this all good to go, though. Let's just make sure. And show. There we go. Look at that. This is a Nintendo DS game, as you may be able to tell, so we're in a little bit different aspect ratio from normal. We got long screen, so we're cutting some of the stuff off here, but that's okay. This is gonna be an interesting experience because this is also one what there is no walkthrough for, at least as far as I can tell. So we're gonna fumble our way through a little bit of this and see how we feel. Oh, I should update the marquee too. Give me a moment. I don't know if, and I know some folks had some things to say about this one earlier. I believe someone was trying to hunt down a physical copy or something like that. I don't know if anyone's played this one at all. I have not. Yes, it is indeed released after the series has ended. This was released in 2005, believe it or not, on the DS. And I do not have a magazine for this one because, again, finding Famitsus at a certain period of time was a little bit rough. I'll double check later on before I say that for sure. But yeah, it's kind of weird that this was released like so long after the fact, because like in recent years there was an Urusei Yatsura sort of like, you know, remade series, right? But in 2005, I don't think there was. At least not that I'm aware of, so I'm not really sure what kind of Urusei Yatsura boom this would have like come back as a part of. Seen the cover of this game at a secondhand store in Japantown. Yeah, I could see this one being like a one that people like sold back or something. So we just got like data management, things like this. Okay. That's fine. We can go back. I'm using sort of a hybrid of my mouse and a controller here since this is a DS and I don't have a little stylus. Yeah, 2022 or 2023 sounds right. Certainly was not 2025. All right, let's do it from the beginning. Hajime kara dacha. All right, okay, my goodness, we have actual kanji to read this time and it's not all voiced. Let's see. This is a TV shopping channel that's starting right now, bringing us fun from the far reaches of the universe. Can I hit a button to move this on? Yes, I can. Oh my goodness, why didn't they make that into a DS? That's kind of amazing. Like alum, like tiger stripe print DS. Wow. I mean, maybe they did make it and I just have never seen it, but like that seems like a real wasted opportunity with the release of this game, right? Some people would have bought that. Let's see here. So first introducing, yeah, right? Totally a missed opportunity. Let's see. This is a love simulator. I think they're marketing the DS on this fictional shopping channel as a love simulator here. What is the DS but a love sim? Oh, what do we have here? What is going on? Okay. Oh. I remembered something that I have to do. I'm going home for today. Okay? Lum's going back to her planet. Lum! We got no voices. Well, not no voices. We heard a little bit, but yeah, that Tiger Stripe DS that's really, like, if we take nothing else away from this, I think that there should have been a Tiger Stripe DS, right? All right, so she's saying bye to Don, because apparently she's going home. Flying home for the day. Let's see. So she's definitely gonna go and buy that thing. We don't know what that thing is. Oh. You got a song? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, did they do a Hanshin Tigers DS? That would have been maybe the closest they got. But I don't think there was a DS. I think there was only a GameCube. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe a GBA. Is this Kodakumi? Pretty sure this is Kodakumi. Meaning this video on YouTube will definitely get demonetized, but that's okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Kodakumi is still really popular, but she would have been especially popular around this time. She was really hot right around 2005. I feel like I vaguely remember this song. Honestly, she was releasing so much music back then, it's hard to... I believe she had a period where she was releasing a single every week or every month or something like that. So no real surprise that they slapped one of her songs in here. Oh, okay. Let's see. So we're modeling all the map data of Tomobikicho. Right about like this. So we're entering all of the citizens' data, about like that. And then finally, we are figuring out entering Ataru's birthday, a photo, and movement patterns, and also her data. And then we're gonna hit the love compatibility button. Yeah, I didn't think there was I think there might have been also a Hanshin Tigers Game Boy Advance. I could be wrong about that, but I know there was a GameCube. And we're all ready. Let's see. So tomorrow, the results... Let's see. Asha no asa ni uchi to rarin ga musubareru kekka. Okay, so the results that will bind us together will come in tomorrow. And he'll be all mine. Get ready, darling. It's just not the same. I was getting so used to fully voiced games now. Dairenai simulation. Okay, big love simulation. What are we doing? We're starting. What are we doing? Oh! Okay. This is what they meant when they were saying they were modeling Tomobikicho. Am I not able to move around? Oh, yes, I am. We were just at a starting. Okay. Can go into... What are you doing here, darling? I was just thinking about my past mistakes. Do you have a fever or something? Let's see. Just trying to read all this here. Just recounting the story about how they became to be married. It's like I have to set some of my past mistakes right. Ben tora o yate. So I have to ben tora. Not sure what. He keeps using this word ben tora, which is probably a Urusei Yatsura thing. Anyway, Lum's telling him to get it together. Alright, so it's passing time, and it said, earlier it said morning, and now it says afternoon, and so I'm just kind of walking around the city here. And I can go into different places. I can go into the park, it looks like. Hey, is anyone here? If nobody's here, then I should just go somewhere else and not waste my time. Okay, great. Wow, his time seems to pass after every place that we go to. So let's see, where else can we go? Oh, we got a thing sparkling here. Let's see what this is all about. Oh. Is that a comic? Did we pick up a manga? Are we like doing collectibles? Maybe we are. Let's see. Anyone here? He's pretty much saying the same thing. Oh, there's no one here. Time to go somewhere else. So now we're in evening. I feel like this is a game you really kind of need a guide for to get any kind of reasonable route through it. Oh, here's Shinobu. Shinobu, let's go on a date. But you've got Lum, right? Don't, quit talking about that. Let's just go on a date. You, we finished, Energex, we finished the Sega CD. I can't remember if you were here from the beginning of the Sega CD game at all. Actually, I don't think you were. The Sega CD was kind of cool because it was probably the best one of the bunch. It had an okay story, but it also had 3 mini games in it. This is a DS. This is the game on the Nintendo DS. Perhaps you've heard of it. I think you probably have. If we have time at the end here, we'll at least go back and show the mini games, because the mini games in that Sega CD game are pretty good. They're pretty darn good. They're the best part of it, I think. But we're just kind of seeing what the DS game is all about here. This came out quite a bit later. This came out in 2005, and as far as we could tell, nothing Urusei Yatsura was happening in 2005, so I honestly have no idea why they even brought an Urusei Yatsura game out in 2005 with nothing to tie it in with, but they did. You say that, but you're just gonna pick Lum in the end, so no, I refuse to go on a date with you. And this just seems like time's passing, we're kind of walking around Tomobiki. Apparently this is all a simulation prepared by Lum. The intro would suggest. So we're just like, what? Oh, we just talked to you, right? Yeah, I mean, we literally just spoke. What? Taro-kun. What? Wow, it's so crazy meeting you here. Like, no, we just talked to each other. What do you mean? This coincidence is unbelievable. So let's go on a date. Why does it always end up like this? Why does it always end up like this? All right, now it's night. Oh, we got another sparkly thing. I can see it. How do I get in there? The sparkly things appear to be mangas that we're picking up, potentially. Oh, can I get around from the other side and I just didn't notice it? Yeah, I can just go. Yeah, okay. Any more sparklies? Is there? Oh, yep, there's one over here. It's just like different issues of Urusei Yatsura, it looks like. That maybe there's like a thing here. So like, what if I pick today? So you got like a calendar. You got save data slots. Okay, save my data right here. And what is this, like love? Oh, wait. Oh, it's probably you have like relationship levels with each one of them based on how you spend your time, I'm guessing. This is way heavier than I was hoping this was going to be, if I'm honest, but we'll give it a little bit more here just so we can, nobody here still. Wait. Okay, so we go back to home at night no matter what, it seems. Alright, so I've eaten dinner, and now it's time to go to bed. Oyasumi. Yeah, it seems like there's a bit to this. I'm surprised that I could not find a guide for this, honestly, with kind of everything that it has going on, like the fact that you have to do like calendar management and all this sort of thing. Let's see. So I've got my handkerchief, pocket tissue, memo pad and pens and mechanical pencil. He's going off his mental checklist here. And now he's off for a girl hunt. As usual. All right, we gotta find something interesting to do here. Can I go up? Oh, I can go out. Okay. So does this just back into that general neighborhood area? Oh no. That's like a cafe or something. Nope, nobody here. But like, this is kind of killer, to be honest, because like you're going into these buildings that you don't even know that anyone is gonna be in, and you've just like wasted your time if no one's there. Oh, it's Kotatsu Neko. At least we get to see Kotatsu Neko, if nothing else. That's a plus. Yo, Kotatsu Neko. We might be able, unfortunately, I don't think Hotaru can really pick up things. Kotatsu Neko, as usual, is very silent. What do you got there? I bet he has a taiyaki. Oh, he's got a can of green tea, it looks like. It's like, did the principal ask you to go get that for him? Kotatsu Neko ain't telling. It looks like it's hard for you, too. Things are hard for you, too, huh? Well, see you later. Yeah, we have to, if you're gonna be around for is that Ben 10? I think that's Ben 10. See what's going on with Ben 10. Yo! Namuro baka teshu, Lum's stupid, husband. Ben 10-sama da. Sorry, I'm in a hurry. Well. Ben 10-sama. Okay, well. Is she is she from your old neighborhood? Were you neighbors with Ben 10? Oh, that's right, because you lived in Ben 10 Jima. That's right. Okay, I get it. Nobody here. It might be. She does seem to be like some sort of like deity or you know, if nothing else, like a powerful alien or something. So, did I go in here already? Oh, there's Sakura. Sakura. Oh, we got kicked out, literally. And now it's night. And soon we're gonna be sent home, and I'm gonna collect another manga. A war? Is that true? I just know that she always shows up in like the Miko outfit. And that's about the extent that I know about her. Can we go out like another... I don't want to go back home just yet. Oh, we got Shinobu again hanging around. Is it going to be the same? Oh no, he's saying, where are you going? Just a little... I'm just going out for a minute. All right, that's... And it's making me go home. All right, so this, I mean... I don't really know what, like... I mean, I kind of understand what the point of this is, but, like, it's very repetitive. And, like, without a guide of any kind... Oh, there's, Jolly 10. It's 10. Ah, Ataru. It's like I've got some free time, and I'm looking for Sakura. I just saw Sakura last night. Alright, so I mean, we're talking to these people, but I assume because this is Ataru, the real purpose is to build your relationship up with the ladies. Is there any other areas I can go to down here? There's that building I can go into, but... Oh, there's... we just keep running into Shinobu. Where are you going now, Shinobu? Oh, you're going to see a movie. So let's go together. Too bad. Today, today's movie is a movie I want to see in peace and quiet by myself. Bye! I can understand that. But, like, is this even... Right? Yeah, who's Kotatsu Neko? Who's Kotatsu Neko gonna go on a date with? That's what I want to know. Like, I mean, I know I've just started this, but, like, the relationships with everyone are just sort of... nothing, really. See if I go into the U.S. This is Don's house, probably. And, like, there's no one here. And it's like, I wonder if I'm on, like, the clock in terms of, like, oh, the game's only gonna... Oh, there's Ben 10 again. Mom's stupid husband, Ben 10-sama, what are you doing? And we get kicked off into the sky again. And, like, it seems like the only way we can go up is through here, if I'm not mistaken. So we got, like, a park. Oh. Tsubame-san. What are you doing? What are you doing at a place like this? I thought I'd surprise Sakura. Maybe this is the guy that's dating Sakura. I can't quite remember. If it was when it comes to Sakura, if she saw... This is Ataru talking. When it comes to Sakura, if she saw my face, she'd just see it and run away. Really? But I wanted to try to surprise her. The first time we met... oh, is this a... Oh, okay. Okay, so he got hit pretty hard last time. Okay, so maybe Sakura just... I don't know much about Sakura, I confess. You've got to have a little bit of humor in life, sure. Let's see. We'll go for a little longer here, but I do not think I have the patience to go through this without any type of guide. These type of games are not really for me, though I understand why you would do this with Urusei Yatsura. I actually kind of feel a little bit about this with the social link aspects of Persona. It makes it very difficult to, like, plan out anything in advance if you don't know already ahead of time what you're doing. Which, for some people, I know just kind of, like, takes the fun out of it. Let's see. 10. What's going on, 10? Here's the space fairy Ataru. Alright, is he like, what is going on? Okay, he did fry pan attack. I think Ataru hit him with a frying pan. 10's like, oh, okay, now we smack 10 into the sky. Alright, that's a thing. Let's see here. Oh, there's Sakura. Yep, and this... I mean, is this like... I feel like if this is the conceit of the game, then, like, it's already getting a little bit old. It's like, I'm just gonna run into them in the street. I'm going to walk into places that are empty and that I can't interact with anyone in, and I'm just going to go place to place until something happens. I don't feel like this is a great model for a game. So Ataru is asking for this woman's phone number and address, of course. He's not almost not recognizing her as Zidane because he just says, "Oh, Joe-san, Bachu boy." I'm glad. Urusei! I'm glad someone found that sound. That is a high score girl favorite of mine. I admit. We all just want a virtual boy, don't we? Well, I don't think that's true, or else the virtual boy probably would have sold better. But, you know, there we have it. There we have it. Okay. Ran-chan kyou mo kawaii. All right, so talking to, like, did that obligatory justice for Hidaka? Yes, always justice for Hidaka, always. Okay, there's apparently a lot more places we can go. At least on this is the full map. So, like, does this impact, like, the love meter at all? Guess not. The problem is I don't know how to get to any of these other places. Like, there only seems... I mean, I guess if I went... Where did I go originally? I went up here. Can I, like, loop around somewhere, maybe? Get out a different way or something? Oh, there's a sparkly thing. No, we're not going to go in there because there's probably just going to be no one there. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this game is ripe for a guide. Oh, there's Sakura again. Let me guess. Oh, how did I know? I don't know. I'm not really seeing it. Oh, there's Kotatsu Neko, though. All right, we'll stop for Kotatsu Neko. There he is. Boom. Yo, Kotatsu Neko. Boom. Yep, ignoring us as usual. That's what Kotatsu Neko does when he's not eating taiyaki. Yeah, you missed the scene, Enerjax in the Sega CD game when he was sitting on... I mean, his name is Kotatsu Neko, so as you might expect, he is frequently found sitting at a kotatsu, but he was eating taiyaki out of a basket, what seemed to be an endless basket of taiyaki, which really made me want taiyaki, but I did not prepare any for myself for this continuation of Urusei Yatsura like I thought I would. I thought I might. All right, we're gonna go one more day here. Doko demo tai, that would be a dangerous thing for me. Doko demo taiyaki would be abunai taiyaki. But I would enjoy every second of it. Anyone, like, did they need to make the time pass every time you went into a place, even with no one in it? I don't know. Abunayaki. Let me guess. I bet I know. Can you all guess what's gonna happen? I mean, it's a fine animation, but like, what the heck? What the heck, guys? Oh, wait, here's another place. I guess I must have missed this. There's none. More sparklies. I can't walk across the train tracks. There's a, what is that, like a vending? No, that's not a vending machine. Get this. Let's go in here and see what's up. Oh, this is... we saw her earlier. Didn't you move? Ataru, let's go on a date. Just like you promised. If you get involved with me, bad things will happen. No, I mean, it's not raining, and there's no, you know, monsters around or anything. So let's go. Okay, are we actually... Was that yes? Was that, like, date? Or... Like, did it... I mean, that just seems like nothing happened. Here's another issue. What's in here? No, oh, wait. We can go to the beach, or we can go to the south. So let's go to the beach. Taking the train. Yeah, I didn't, like, if that was a date, could have fooled me. This is the beach? Doesn't look like much of a beach to me. Oh, wait, here we go. Maybe this is the beach part. Okay. Oh, Oyuki. Yeah, we didn't... Oyuki wasn't at all in the last game, I don't think. She was in the PC Engine one, but she wasn't in this one. It's Lum's husband. Don't you want to go have some tea or something? Oyuki! Getting ignored. Alright, now they'll make me head home. Oh no, maybe not yet. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh, there's Oyuki again. It's not Hisashiburi. Again, we literally were just speaking to each other. What's wrong with you people? Now it's Hisashiburi, sore de wa. Bye-bye. Okay. And now he'll make me go home. Alright. I think I've seen enough, if I'm being honest. I will save the data here just in case. This is a little too aimless for me, if I'm being honest. I think, like, this is a very DS-era game for them to have made. So, like, I kind of understand why it is the way it is. But, like, this is a lot of anime licensed games at the time kind of ended up like this. And I don't know. I think you could have made them more to a purpose, I guess, is all I'm really trying to say here. All right, you know what? Before we wrap things up, let's do a little recap. We won't go through and play Dear My Friends again, but I wouldn't mind playing those mini games again. Those mini games were fun, and I think I had a save state right at one. So why not? Come on, show the thing. There we go. All right. Enerjax, all you really missed were these. These were the best part of Dear My Friends. Even though Dear My Friends as a whole, I would say, was pretty good. The mini games are top notch. So one of them in particular is this. This is Akukan Fighter Dash Infinite Nitro. So you may understand what particular fighting game franchise they're making fun of by adding infinite endings to it. Gee, I wonder what it could be. And we've got Game Start. We're just going to do Game Start. We're going to do some CPU battles. We got Oh yeah, it could be like the inspired by the ELT song, couldn't it? All right, we're gonna pick. I mean, would it surprise anyone to know that I think Lum is pretty top tier in this, and I'll show you why. It will become very obvious very quickly. This is a very simple fighting game. There's not much you can do. Shinobu's got her dash there. What was it? It was, oh yeah, it was this. Hold on. And we can kind of... I was doing some damage on Wake Up with Lum there when with the CPU is actually a little more competent than the CPU I got the last time, I will say. Yep, there we go. Just like that. That electricity. Pretty powerful stuff. Though Asuka there, her dash is pretty good, I feel like, if you time it well. And so as far as I know, every character only has one special move, and they do it by pushing 2 buttons together. Like, it's not like, you know, it's not half circles or quarter circles or anything like that. So Lum is basically Blanca. Yeah, right? So I was thinking that. I was like, I'm ready for the next time this shows up when this shows up at Mystery. I know who to pick. I know exactly what to do. Oh, no. Oh, okay. CPU actually got one off on me there. The problem is you have to have a save file ready to go, because this is only accessible at a very specific part of the game. So, like, they'd have to have something already loaded up and ready to go. It's an item that you even have to find. And then when she wakes up, and then you just repeat. And it's easy. She's Blanca. Blanca without the Blanca balls. And you've even got voice win lines. Uchi no kachi dacha. Let's yeah, so I feel like Asuka is the next best. We won't mirror match. We'll show, like, Shinobu I had a little bit of a hard time with. I feel like she's supposed to zone with, she throws a chair, I believe. See, yeah, see, she kind of has a chair there. So I think she's supposed to zone. Like that. I mean, pretty much, I think. But, like, you really, it's only kind of good from a certain distance. Also acts as a pretty decent anti-air, I feel like. But yeah, if you get a bad angle on it. I feel like her other moves aren't really too amazing, but like if you can get that chair throw lined up, you can get some pretty good stuff going. So she can kind of dash through it and make it not as much of a problem, but But yeah, to go so above and beyond. I'll show one more character and then I'll show you the other games also. Because there's 2 other ones you can play on here as well. That aren't the fighting game. You've seen enough of Asuka. We'll show Yunosuke, I feel like was... Yunosuke has like a 100-hand slap, basically. Biking with a random... Yeah, I can see it. See, we got, oh, there's wall jumps, too. I think everybody has a wall jump, if I'm not mistaken. So, like, this works similar to Lum's, I guess. But I don't know, I was a little bit more of a fan of Lum's electricity, even though I suppose it's not really that discernibly different. And you can kind of just do the same things. Oh, you actually blocked! Okay, my goodness. Yeah, her dash is really good, but like I said, you have to kind of time it right.
You win.
All right, for as good as this is, I feel like there was a better game on here. Because I played this one for quite a long time when I was streaming the other day. So let's go to that one. So for context, this is kind of in a, on some sort of, on Jari-Ten's like alien game system or something. This game... This game is Kotatsu Neko no Shiawase. Kotatsu Neko's happiness. There he is with his pipe. Very distinguished. And Kotatsu Neko wants really only one thing. As we all do. And that is to catch Taiyaki falling from the sky. You know, like they do. Wait, where is he? What is happening? Is this like bugged or something? I think this like bugged weirdly. Hold on. I feel like it froze. Hold on a sec. We're gonna reload from the save point here. One more time. Yeah, he already ate them all. They're all gone. It's too late. We got a Taiyaki in the inventory here, too. We had to give that to Kotatsu Neko to progress. Right? Yeah, Kotatsu in Maryland? I don't know how often you'd end up using that thing. It might not exactly be the best place for it. Slightly too warm of a climate, maybe. Though I don't know. Alright, why? Okay. Why is Kotatsu Neko, like, missing? Alright, let's do this. Hold on a second. Maybe this is, like, bugged when you go from one game to the other. Let me, like, leave the room. We'll leave the room. We'll go back in. And now we'll look at the game system again, and we'll try this again. Maybe that'll, like, reset something. Yeah, I would imagine Okinawa not a hot spot for Kotatsu. They just don't really need them. Too warm of a climate. Alright, here we go. There was some kind of bug there, I guess. So, you're Kotatsu Neko. You can... But you don't want to catch the Kotatsu, because if you do... Oh, you're trapped under the Kotatsu. Look at that. You can't hit more Taiyaki, right? But yeah, your goal is to get the required amount of Taiyaki falling from the sky. And then you go dashing off screen, and then you come back and do it again. And there's a button you specifically have to hit. There's a dash button. Because he's, you know, he's kind of a slow walker. That Kotatsu Neko. And you gotta try and avoid the Kotatsus, of course. Ah, but it's easy to get trapped under him. You can get time bonuses as well, too. And then he eats the taiyaki at the end, out of the basket. I was playing this quite a while before I even realized there was a dash button. I was just kind of making the requisite clears. I was like, oh, there's a dash button in this, which I somehow did not realize. And so you get trapped. Trapped under the kotatsu. And you lose some time. And you got bunny girls walking around and back. And Cherry's tent. It's all here, really. I don't know, what would you, like, obviously the fighting game was a fighting game, but what would you call this? Like, this is like a... The next game will show us very clearly a clone of Defender. But I'm not really sure what you would call this exactly a clone of. I know there's games that are similar to this, but... Like, it just makes me think more of, like, Mario Party mini games than it does, like, anything real specific, you know? Yeah, I could see a Game & Watch. I could totally see it being a Game & Watch concept for sure. Oh boy. That's tough. Ah! Even dashing Kotatsu Neko can only move so fast. And then Johnny 10 slows time down for whatever reason. I can't get to the... No! No! I'm trapped in the kotatsu. That's a thing that happens, right? You just get trapped under the kotatsu and you can't get out. No matter what you do. I love it's like time. It gives times of the day too, as though that were somehow relevant. Proving that you really can eat taiyaki anytime. As though there was never any doubt. No. Not that one. Ah. Yeah, it gets quite a bit harder later. They start falling a lot faster and like further apart. And that's about boom, boom. There's Cherry. Time bonus. Yeah. God, it makes me want taiyaki so badly. So badly. But like, I don't even... I was lamenting, like, it's easy to get frozen taiyaki around here, and frozen taiyaki can be fine if you have, you know, something good to heat them up in, that it's not just a microwave, but like, it's not the same, you know? I don't know of a place around here that makes like fresh taiyaki that you can get when they're still hot, and that sort of thing. It's such a pity. Unless there's some secret place that I've been unaware of this entire time. Because I know you can get them at Mitsuwa, but they're not hot. They're like in that refrigerated section. And again, not the same. Thought maybe I could grab that one from under the Kotatsu, but... I feel like the button press doesn't quite register, and I think sometimes I get them a little lower than the basket. So I don't quite get them. Go. I know, right? The fresh ones from the little stands, it's, doesn't get much better than that. Does not get much better than that, that's for sure. I want... In November, in November, I'm going to find a taiyaki maker and demand that they rain it down from the sky so that I can catch it in a bucket. Just like Kotatsu Neko. And I'll just spend my whole trip doing that. And then I'll die from taiyaki poisoning. Alright, I could go on with this one forever. Let's show the last game that was on this. Which I think is the least impressive of the bunch, but your mileage may vary. Let's see here. Still not bad by any stretch. Let's see here. So we're going to use this in the system. Hopefully this one doesn't bug and I don't have to walk out of the room again. Maximum speed! So, y'all probably know what this is. We got like bombs here. But I think we, for the first stage, just gotta kind of bomb these guys on the ground from all appearances, because you can't particularly shoot these guys down. Come on. And then later, there's actually some enemies you can shoot down and not just bombing the ones on the ground, but for now, or initially, it seems to me like it really just wants you to do this. You. And you. Ha ha ha! Battletoads! Would have been a hell of a thing for them to, like, do a whole, like, full Battletoads-esque game. But you made just a speed bike part, probably, right? Who needs Gradius, really, right? Yeah, when we have, maximum speed. I will not accept this as a Gradius substitute. I'm afraid. And level 2, I think they start giving you some more interesting enemies. Yeah, if you know a place that has fresh taiyaki, it's certainly worth looking into, I would say. Alright, so this is still the ones on the ground, but I feel like it's either this or the next level that they start throwing... Oh, yeah, it's these guys. Oh, the guy who was coming across the top here. I can actually shoot out of the sky. So it's these orange guys. So you gotta kind of keep your eye on the radar as to where they're gonna be. I don't think you can do anything to the crystals, weirdly. At least not that I've been able to figure out. Like, occasionally I feel like one of them breaks, but then, like, I don't really know how it breaks. I saw you, I saw you. Where did you go? Oh, yeah. There we go. Yeah, I know. I was thinking, but I was like, I don't know. I feel like this is sort of a weak imitation of Defender. But what do I know? I am not a Defender expert. I'm not a Defender esports player. See, that crystal broke. I don't know why it broke, but it did. Ah, something in my eye. I got Taiyaki in my eye. But yeah, that's kind of how that one works. Yeah, I don't know. They were really cool additions to the game, I thought. Like they didn't have to go that far and put all these mini games in there, but they sure were one step up from any of the other Urusei Yatsura games, that's for sure. So not that we had, a terrible amount to choose from, but I would definitely give that Sega CD best one. And it's not only because of the mini games. It's not only because Kotatsu Neko got to catch Taiyaki. It's also because I think it was just the best one in general. That DS one, I don't know, there's maybe more to it, but I just feel like it's a little too meandering. Maybe if there was a guide, my opinion on it would change. But a game like that, I don't know. It just it felt a little bit like I was sitting here wasting time, and was not super into the idea of playing that one. So forgive me if there's anyone who wanted to see that. Yeah, and that's yeah, no, the Super Famicom, it kind of sucks, but yeah, I agree with you. When I played it, I was like, this is all right. This game's all right. It's a little janky, but it's okay. So I kind of agree with you on that. I would actually say the best two are Dear My Friends and Lum's Wedding Bells. I think those are the two best ones of those that they made. That DS one is just a little too trapped in the cycle that those anime licensed DS games of that era really went for, and I don't think it was really a good time for that. I think they lost the art of being like, what if we just made a silly action game? What if we did that? Like no one was doing that with most licensed properties anyway. I also wanted to show, not that it's specifically game related, but we did play one of her games on stream on a whim. I saw it came up. They made a Miho Nakayama complete Blu-ray box forever. See if I can get that on camera without too much glare from the lights. But yeah, it's pretty much a Blu-ray box of a bunch of her concerts, all from 1986, 1988, 90, or 1989, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, all the way up through 98. And since we streamed one of her games once, I thought I'd just show that. There's one, her 1991 tour was called Miho the Future, Miho the Nature. So I haven't seen too many of her concerts, and like I got a little bit more interested in her work when I did all that research for the game and when we played the game on stream. So I thought, why not? It would be a good way to check out some of her live performances, and she has some good songs. So I decided why not. So as far as the next couple streams go, so yeah, we shifted this around from the normal Thursday day. We're going to be doing the new Star Fox game on Thursday. That's coming out, so I'm going to give that a try. Why not? It comes out on Thursday. I stream on Thursday. Seems like a pretty good idea. It'll be my first playthrough of it, obviously, so I'll be coming in pretty blind apart from the Star Fox experience that I've had up until this point. I don't know exactly what we're going to do with Tuesday yet. We're probably going to flip the schedule back to, variety, whether it's Star Fox again or whether it's something else. I'll noodle on that one. And I'll remind folks again when we get to next week, but I will actually be taking next Thursday off, taking a little trip to visit my family for the long weekend. So I'm leaving on Thursday. So I'm going to be missing one there, but I'll be back the following Tuesday. So next Tuesday and the Tuesday after that, and we'll see what next Tuesday ends up being. But this Thursday will definitely be Star Fox for sure, and we'll kind of see how that measures up to the Star Fox games we played. What was that, last Tuesday, right? And maybe some other folks who tune in will have gotten to play it a little bit, even though it comes out earlier that day. So we'll just kind of see what everybody thinks. So yeah, if you're interested in Star Fox, tune back in 2 days from now on Thursday. Hopefully their voices aren't too goddamn annoying, and we'll all be able to live with ourselves somehow. If nothing else, I think we at least know that they won't go dead anymore, unfortunately. I wish they would. I don't want them to have real voices. I want them to just do nonsense babble. But we can't always have what we want. Yep. Until Thursday, everyone. Bye, cha.